now that Noelle has left Lake Baily for college, which, you know, I saw her grow up on the show, but I can't believe that little girl from years and years and years ago is in college. Where and you took her on the show, that was one of the episodes.
Yes, it was really important to me to share Noelle leaving to go to college on the show.
Yeah.
You know, as much drama as we have on the show, I think it's also, I make it my mission to show, like, really real life situations such as the importance of your child starting college.
Yes. We're gonna start, Miss Cynthia, by asking you about the subject that I ask everybody about when they come on the podcast, which is breakfast. Do you eat breakfast?
I'm actually not a breakfast person.
What?
I'm not.
I figure
it's not my favorite meal of the day.
But you're from Alabama and Atlanta.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
I like breakfast. I just don't like breakfast at breakfast time.
Oh, good. Okay.
I like breakfast for lunch, and I actually like breakfast for dinner. Like, I like breakfast food.
Yeah, but not in the morning.
I'm not a morning person in terms of, like, I'm not hungry in the morning.
Yeah, so, like, for instance, today, what was your first meal?
I have not had a first meal. I had a glass of almond milk this morning, and that's all I've had. But I plan on having lunch after I leave here.
Okay, so it's 2:30 in the afternoon, and Miss Cynthia Baily hasn't had a meal yet.
I'm hungry. Yes.
You will be good. And Mike Hill is over there in the corner.
Don't look at me. I asked her if she wanted breakfast this morning.
He does, because he is a breakfast person.
Yeah.
He is. So I have to cook breakfast for him.
Well, Mike Hill, would you answer that question then?
Oh, I eat breakfast every morning.
You do?
Same thing. Oatmeal, steel cut oatmeal, bacon.
Blueberries.
Yeah, blueberries and agave. That's every morning.
Right. And he's not happy when he doesn't have his breakfast.
Okay.
That's the most important meal of the day, they say,
meal
right?
Of champions.
Yes.
It is the #1 answer on our show is oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
With some kind of berries, usually like flax or chia seeds.
I like it.
And some kind of vegan milk. So you are in the winner's circle.
Oh, good.
Yes, he is.
I'm in the norm. I love it.
Yes. All right, so this is Laura Cathcart-Robbins, and it's the only one in the room, but as you know, I'm never the only one in this room, because as usual, my boyfriend, producer, and co-host, Scott Slaughter, who I call Hun, is here as well.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Hun.
Aww.
Hi, Hun.
That's beautiful.
So, Hun, we got it together real quick today because we got the call that every podcaster wants. My friend Cynthia Baily from The Real Housewives of Atlanta is our guest today.
Yeah, I can't believe we even got it together, honestly.
No, I applaud you guys, and I appreciate you guys for pulling together in like 6 hours the notice that you had.
We weren't going to let you slip through our fingers. And I have, in honor of your visit, did a little research, and the only one in the room actually has a few loyal listeners in your home state of Alabama.
Alabama, that's right.
A few loyal listeners, which is so cool. We love our Crimson Tide listeners, and we want to see these numbers keep growing. So, Alabama, do your homegirl Cynthia proud. Make sure you download and subscribe to this podcast, and more importantly, share it with your friends.
Please, at least share it with 3 friends.
Can I say something about the Alabama thing?
Yes.
If you want to get Alabama fans, make sure you do it split down the middle. Don't say Crimson Tide fans.
Oh, okay.
Because there are a lot of Auburn Tiger fans out there.
There you go.
They are split right down the middle. I'm from Alabama, too.
All right. Mike actually grew up in Alabama.
That's right. You told me that right outside.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
Do we have the divided representation in the room?
Are you?
No.
I was Alabama.
Crimson Tide all the way. But I'm saying if you
the Auburn.
Yeah, the Auburn fans. If you say Crimson Tiders, they will turn you off right away.
Please don't turn us off.
I've seen twin brothers fight in the back of my car over this. Seriously.
No, we want all of the fans. Download the podcast, subscribe, and share it with your friends. It's so easy. You have an option right there on the site, and you can just text it to people.
And we want to hear from you, Alabama. Email us your feedback, and we'll give you a shout-out on the next podcast.
Housewife site? Which doesn't mention that you're on The Real Housewives. It's a very odd bio.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It talks about
10 years
everything
later?
else, right? No, obviously it's all The Real Housewives, so I guess they're assuming that you know you're... Anyway.
Right.
So, I'm just going to talk about you for a minute from what it said there.
Okay.
Okay, it says supermodel. Cynthia is an Alabama-born beauty who moved to New York City over 25 years ago to pursue her dream of modeling. She just recently signed with major models in New York City. Is that true?
That is true.
Wow, okay. With the Baily Agency School of Fashion dominating many hours of her day, she continues to seek out and inspire Atlanta's most promising talent, putting her high fashion background and businesswoman savvy to good use. Cynthia has just launched her CB Vior?
CB Vior.
CB, but yes. CB. So Cynthia has just launched her CB Vior bag line and Cynthia Baily candle line, in addition to her already successful luxury cargo leather goods line. Cynthia has just launched her CB Vior bag line and Cynthia Baily candle line, and Cynthia Baily eyewear, which made its debut on QVC. I love your glasses.
Thank you.
They're so great.
Thank you.
The Baily Wine Cellar shop just opened this month, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I put that in there. And the Baily Room event space will also be opening this fall.
It is open already.
It is open already.
As a matter of fact,
okay.
We had our huge Seagram's event, which
was
the
there.
Season finale that
right.
was actually at my event space.
That's
the Baily
right.
Room.
Yes.
Yes, a lot of drama.
Right. So, can you talk about, though, because that's not in here, your partnership with Seagram's?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I partnered with Seagram's I partnered with Seagram's about almost a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they basically came to me and offered me my own signature flavor,
yes.
Seagram's Escape flavor.
Yeah.
I decided to go with a peach Bellini.
Of course.
The peach was kind of the whole like Housewives, Atlanta, Georgia peach thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's start with peach because I actually plan on having more than one flavor. Thank you
yes.
very much. But to kick it off, it only made sense to do peach. And honestly, we came up with the Bellini part of it because Seagram's Escapes has tons of flavors.
Yeah.
And I didn't see very many Bellinis.
Okay.
So we came up with the peach Bellini.
Excellent. And you're here doing an event with them today, right?
I am doing an event with them, and this is one of my partnerships that I'm super excited about.
Yeah.
I feel like it's most definitely a win-win. Seagram's has been around for a long time.
Yeah.
So have I. I'm 52 years old. They know how to make a good drink, and I know how to drink a good drink.
Okay.
I am on a reality show, so no one appreciates a nice cocktail more than I do.
Right. You must.
Yes.
You must.
I do.
It also says that now that Noelle has left Lake Baily for college, which, I saw her grow up on the
yes.
show, but I can't believe that little girl from years and
yes.
years and years ago is in college. Where
yes.
and you took her on the show, yeah. And that was one of the episodes.
Yes, it was really important to me to share Noelle leaving to go to college on the show.
Yeah.
As much drama as we have on the show, I think it's also, I make it my mission to show, like, really real life situations such as the importance of your child starting college.
Yes.
And to be honest with you, I really wanted to share that, but it kind of backfired in a way because what I didn't think about, I've been on the show for 10 years now, was how it was going to affect her going to college, because this is her really going to college for real. It wasn't a scene.
Right.
So what does that look like? Your first day of college? Well, you show up with a camera crew and you have two famous parents.
Yeah.
Well, that's not really the attention that she wanted. Mm-hmm. She's not really, my child is not, well, my young adult is not the kind of human who really is like, hey, look over here, it's me, it's me, it's me. She wants the attention when she wants it, but she really doesn't like to be in our shadow.
Yeah.
And so we turn up and everyone's like, oh my God, because you have other parents. Like, we're older, so even if the kids didn't know who we were, a lot of their parents were like, oh my God, it's Leon from Temptations. Oh my God. Like, we're like, putting all Noel things in, we're putting Noel's things in the bins, and, we're running back and forth, Bed Bath & Beyond all day, doing like regular parent stuff. And it ended up being kind of, in her eyes, a little bit of a spectacle because we were filming the whole time.
Yeah.
As opposed to her going and just really kind of finding her way like everyone else and, making friends organically without, your parents coming, blowing your spot.
Well, first of all, I'm just still tripping that he's Leon from the Temptations because there's like so much more to his career. But
well, I know. Well, that's my favorite movie that he was in.
Okay,
so.
okay. No, and that was a great movie. And also, I mean, because I'm a fan of the show and I watch and I'm a fan of you, I saw some really tender moments.